It's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your midweek update around the 24th of July for all of the signs. They will be timestamped in the description in the first pinned comment, as well as my contact information, Not So Mystical Tarot on Instagram or notsomysticaltarot.com for a personal or a private reading. These are general readings, so I do suggest that you follow the timestamps and watch your moon and rising signs for a little bit more information, or contact me for a personal reading if you would like one of those. Okay, let's get started with Aries. What do we have middle of the week for Aries? Ace of Cups and Temperance. Oh, somebody else got this during Monday. Who was it? Was it Virgo? I don't remember. I think it might have been Virgo. Anyways, you have a chance to be very, very open right now. You have some emotional opportunities coming to you. It's time for you to open yourself up for that. However, you have this Temperance. This is a balance of emotion here. You want to be on an even, balanced level with this opportunity that's coming. And it's like, let's say it's something that you've always wanted. You don't want to get all fanboy, fangirl, like, oh, pick me. Like, you don't want to get like that. When the opportunity presents itself, you want to remain cool and calm. Don't be overzealous. That is what I'm trying to say. Don't be overzealous. Like, if somebody shows interest in you, to be like, yes, I love you. Don't do that. Don't just, all right, we could give that a try. See? Or even, this could even be at work. If somebody said, I'm thinking that you might be great management material, you don't want to mow them down and go, oh, okay, well, let me think about that. Even if you're inside, you're like, oh, yay, you know what I'm saying? So you also have the Hermit coming up, which is taking a step back, okay? Take that step back. When these opportunities come, do not answer right away. If someone shows interest in you, don't be like, yeah, I'm free Friday. You know what I'm saying? Don't be an overzealous fanboy, fangirl in any situation. If it's at work, at home, wherever it might be. Take a step back and just wait a minute. Think about it, and then you answer. Keep an even keel. The other card coming up here is the Seven of Swords, and this is why you're needing to take that step back, because you don't have all the information. The Seven of Swords is about not having all of the information. You don't have all the information. You might think that you do, but you don't. So as you taking that step back and giving it a little bit of time will probably bring to light the information that you don't have, and then you can make a decision when you have all of the facts, okay? Okay. I'm going to move on to Taurus. Watch your moon and rising, by the way. Going to move on to Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? The Emperor, love it. And the Ace of Cups, making a lot of appearances here. The Emperor has himself together, has his things in order. This is a weird feeling that I'm getting with this this particular thing, Taurus, is that like you're in a position now where you've like really got yourself together. You know where you're going, you know where you're headed, and oh, the universe is like, hey, here's an emotional opportunity. How about you can be open now? And you're going, oh, I don't want any emotional opportunities. Thank you very much. I'm perfectly happy doing exactly what I'm doing. And you know what? That's okay. This is a tough position to be in when you're the Emperor, because you're together and you got yourself in order, and you know what? People want that. So when somebody comes to you and they have some emotional interest in you and they want you to open up to them, you're thinking, what do you want from me? And you know what? That's not a terrible question to ask. Let's see what card we get here. Lordy. The King of Cups. Okay, so here you go. You're the Emperor, you got yourself under control, you're doing the thing, you're all awesome, and then here's like this emotional opportunity showing up for you. Oh, yay. And it strikes you because you get this King of Cups, and the King of Cups is very emotionally fulfilled, he's very emotionally present, and he's also in control of his emotions, and he's happy. And you're like, I'm happy just the way I am, I don't want this. I'm good. But you know what? Being that you are in a good position, it is possible to examine the opportunity. I'm not saying to take it, but I'm saying it is possible to examine it. Yeah, you're not interested at all. You've got this Four of Cups. Like, I'm trying so hard to be like, but stay open. And it's like, no, this is you having yourself together. This is you emotionally having yourself together. It's like I feel like you've gotten to a point where you're like, yeah, I know who I am. I'm happy. I'm doing my thing. And I don't really want to deal with other people or anything else. And the universe is like, I have an opportunity for you. And you're like, no thank you, I'm uninterested. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. I have a feeling that there's going to be some opportunity for you to be open or whatever, and you're just like, yeah, that's just not in my schedule right now. Really sorry, but I'm really not interested. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. That's okay. If you change your mind, that opportunity will still be there. I really do feel like that. So watch your moon rising. All right, we'll head to our Gemini. What do we have for the Geminis? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What do we have? 9 of Wands and the 2. Okay. You are at a point where you are, I want to say, a little bit afraid. There are some opportunities in front of you, but the 10 is that person that's bent over with the wands on their back, and they're like burdened and miserable and unhappy, and you don't want that either. So you also have this 2 of Swords, which is like, if I can't see it, it's not there. You know, like, oh, like, you know how little kids, when you play like peekaboo with them, they don't really, like, they think you're not there because they can't, they're like, they can't see you, and then like, oh, they're all surprised. This is what you're doing. You're like, I see this opportunity in front of me, but I'm like not interested because I don't want to deal with it. This is deciding not to make a decision. And really, like, you can't spend your life like hiding over here, observing and wondering if maybe you will get in over your head. And I think that's what's happening. But here, you're just deciding not to decide. You're deciding to do nothing, which is really, really awful and terrible. So I guess that's something that you have to think about. Are you comfortable doing that? So here you go. You have here this opportunity, which is the entire world. You have the world. And there's a part of you that's afraid to step out into that opportunity because it might be a burden and you might get in over your head. Well, every opportunity is like that, right? Like, every opportunity that you have put in front of you, you could step into a bunch of stuff and get in over your head. But you know what? If you don't take the opportunity, you'll never know. So, like, you could just sit over here and be like, well, I don't see this. It doesn't sound like very much life to live. And here's the card that comes out with it. The Page of Wands. Pages bring messages, right? This is a message of wands or action. This is a message of action. So this is saying you need to make a decision about this. Are you going to take this opportunity, or are you going to hide in the sticks and pretend that you don't see it? So here you go. I guess I don't have to say anything else to you, Gemini. You already know, right? I'll be super interested to hear what this opportunity is. If you feel like you would like to share, I would love to hear. You know, I love to hear. All right, we will move on to our Cancers. What do we have going on for Cancer? Cancer, middle of the week. Oh, I like that. 3 of Wands, Cancer. And the 7 of Wands. Okay, you're looking toward the future right now, to your long-range plans. And there are some people in your circle, your environment, who are not on the same page with you. Like, you are on a high vibration up here, looking like, hey, what do I want to do with my life? Like, what do I want to be in 5 years? What do I want to be in 10 years? What am I doing right now to get myself to these goals? And when you are up on this like high vibration, people who are low vibrational, negative people who are not doing anything for themselves will have things to say. I call these the must be nice people. Like, you work really hard and you buy a nice house and people go, oh, well, it must be nice to live in a nice house. Well, it's probably because you both worked 2 jobs and saved your money, right? Like, unless somebody gave you a house, and even so, whose business is it of anybody else's, right? These people are very negative, and if you'll notice, he's got this wand here. He could go down there and like fight and argue with them, but what would be the point? Fighting and arguing with negative people just makes you negative. There's no resolution there, and you would never want to come down off of a high vibration to argue with like people in the gutter, you know? And I always bring this up, like Les Brown talks about, you hang around 9 broke people, you're going to be the 10th. Same thing, you hang around 9 negative people, you're going to be the 10th one. Like, why would you do that? So you stay up here, and notice he's not engaging. He's just like, no, I'm not interested. You stay up there. No thanks. I got plans I'm making. I got long-range plans I'm making. I'm getting out of here. That's what I'm hearing. I'm getting out of here. I'm not doing this with you people. I'm getting out of here. I'm not interested. Let's get a little information about this long-range plan. Where did it go? There it is. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm going to give you my Wheel of Fortune lesson that I always give, and that is the Wheel of Fortune. The universe does not just barf good luck upon people like, oh, it's good luck for you today, and here's some good luck for you. Good luck is given to you by the universe because you make good choices. And I use the drunk driving example a lot. If you decide to go to a bar and get really, really drunk and then get in your car and drive, you might get the luck of getting a DWI, but that's because you made a bad choice. If you go out to a bar and you don't drink and then you drive home, you're not going to get a DWI because you made a good choice. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it isn't always that cut and dry, but very often, if you notice, when you start to make really poor choices, you start to have really bad luck. And when you start to make really good choices, you start to have really good luck. I mean, just think about that a little bit, you know? You're talking here about making some good choices, some long-range plans, and you're getting some progress, and you're up on a high vibration. You're experiencing good things. And that's where I say people are like, oh, they don't like that. It bugs them because it points out that they're not doing anything with their lives. And that's not your problem. That's their problem. Rant over. Let's get a little more information on this vibration that you're on and what is, okay, this has come out almost twice now. Got the Hierophant. This is about following the rules. You are following the rules. You're doing everything right. And then people down here, when you're doing the right things and they're not, always got to have something to say. So you can decide if you want to run down the hill and play with these gutter people, you can do that, but why on earth would you? Why on earth would you? Because you are making long-range plans. You are planning a future. You're doing stuff with your life. So there's no reason for you to muck around in the gutter with these people, okay? Alrighty then. We're going to move on to our Leos. I'm like, oh, we're going to move on to our Leos. What do we have going on for Leo? Middle of the week. Middle of the week, Leo. Ooh, 6 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Okay, this is, it's weird. The 6 of Cups has been coming up and the energy is different around it right now. A lot of times it's childhood play, fun. This to me is old, something old that I want to do this. Like, I want to do this with this. This is old, yucky, weird energy that you really don't want that resurfaces. And here you've got this 8 of Cups. And yes, people say it's about walking away from the things that you don't like. If you notice, do you see him walking backwards? Do you see him turned around bemoaning all this crap he's leaving on the beach? No. He's walking towards something that is really good and really meaningful for him. So I really see this more as it's naturally things just kind of fall away when you make choices to do the things that are good for you. The things that aren't good for you, and like these cups are emotions. This can be anger, hatred, jealousy, envy, you know, any kind of bad, negative emotion, negative feelings, negative vibes, whatever it is. He's moving towards something positive. This negative stuff just gets left behind. But I do feel like this is old, because this is oftentimes 6 of Cups is childhood or old, long ago stuff, okay, really long ago memories, long ago stuff that keeps coming up. And so I think at this point you finally do separate yourself from whatever this old emotional business, okay? You do have the 9 of Pentacles, and that could be the reason for the separation. The Pentacles are career, money, finance, environment. I feel like this is environmental. Maybe you're moving away from a place that makes you unhappy or a job that makes you unhappy, and you're leaving a whole bunch of stuff there. And that's really okay because you're on a path to some serious success. And I really feel like that, like you're on a path, you're on a different path, and you're headed in a different direction. And it may not be the easiest choice. I feel like it's kind of a burden. It's sort of a heavy choice to make, but you're going to be really, really glad that you left all that crap behind. I'm just telling you that right now. And you do have the 4 of Pentacles, so it definitely has something to do with your tangible environment, career, money, finance, your physicality. You could have made a choice that, you know what, I'm no longer going to hurt my body with alcohol. I'm no longer going to hurt my body with bad food. I'm no longer going to hurt my body with not exercising. It could be something like that, because this can be, Pentacles can be your physicality as well. It can be, I'm not going to live in a house that's a pigsty anymore. Or I'm going to, I'm going to clean out my fridge. Everything's a mess. I got all these clothes I don't wear. It could be any of this stuff, and it can be cleaning up your finances, making a job change. It's anything in your physical reality that you can put your hands on. So whatever it is, you are walking away and walking towards something so much better. This 9 of Pentacles is like off the charts better than what you're leaving behind you. Okay? So you just do that, Leo. I want to hear. Please send me a message. Tell me. Watch your moon and rising too for a little more info, but that was super exciting. All right. Let's get our Virgos. What do we got going on for our Virgos? Middle of the week. Virgos, you guys have had a little bit of a tough run of it. So let's get some good vibes for my Virgos. I have so many personal Virgos. Is that what you call them? I have my personal Virgos. High Priestess. All right, Virgo, you know the deal. You know intuitively exactly what is going on right now in the Hanged Man, and you are uninterested. But you know what? Your intuition, you always do the right thing because you're the Virgos. Yes, I know. always do the right thing. You're being asked to look at a situation. I feel like you want to, like, you're in your noble realm of, I want to do the right thing, I'm going to do the right thing, and there's somebody in your life going, listen, how about you look at it from a different point of view for once, and how about you do you? Like, okay, I don't know where this is coming from or who this belongs to, but this feels like it's family related, and it feels like you're feeling like, well, I should this, I should that, I should this, I should that, and there's somebody in your life with some sense and some reasoning that's like, how about you take care of yourself? How about you look at this from your point of view, not from everybody else's point of view, but what do you need? Like, this person is on your team saying, hey, what do you need? Why are you doing these things that aren't good for you when you need to take care of yourself? I don't know who this is for. Watch your moon and rising, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about, Virgo. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You are on a course, a path to some very serious and measurable environmental success. This career, money, finance, physicality, health, your whole environment where you're working, whatever it might be. But you are on a path of maintaining a good finances and really maintaining your environment. Just doing, again, like a Virgo, doing all the right things, but you're being pulled in some direction where you're feeling like, I should be this, I should be that. And the thing is, you know better. Your intuition tells you, listen, you need to take care of yourself at this point. And you're just, part of you's like, but maybe I should, go do what, and your person in your life is going, stop that. Stop it. I don't know who this is for, but please let me know what you have going on. I feel like somebody's family is imposing on them in a huge way. I don't know what that is about, but you also have the Nine of Wands. So, you are on the verge of, this Nine of Wands is the card before the 10. You know better. You know this is a bad idea. You have this Nine of Wands is where you're back going, oh, I don't know if I should do this, because you know adding this on will give you that 10 of Wands, that heavy burden, and you're like, what? But I should. It's the right thing to do. It's not. Burdening yourself, overburdening yourself, being everything to everyone, saving the day, being a knight in shining armor or a knight queen in shining armor, whatever, is not your responsibility. You in your immediate family and home, that is your responsibility. I don't know who I am yelling at, but it's for your own good. All right, we're going to go to our Libras. What do we have going on for our Libras? Libra, middle of the week. What are our Libras doing? Six of Pentacles, Libra, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you are on a track of, like, you have gotten yourself in order. Awesome. You are, I feel like you're doing the stuff you didn't feel like doing, but it's paying off. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but you were doing some stuff you really didn't feel like being this responsible, but because you were so responsible, it's really paying off, and it's changing the way that you look at things. Okay, and you know what? I also feel like you're in a position now to give back. A little bit of paying it forward, and that only, you paying it forward and giving back to other people only increases the success and the personal wealth. And this can be career, money, finance, physicality, home, environment, your job. It can be anything like that, but you paying forward some of the success that you have gotten only increases you even more. It shows you off even more. You also have here this Emperor, which is what I thought it was. You have the Emperor. These cards are a little smaller and so far away. And the Emperor has got himself together. That's what I'm saying. You're feeling like, yeah, I've got this under control. I'm working this. I know exactly who I am. You are like, boom, here I am. I am on my A game. Like, I feel like that. And the more that you embrace that side of yourself, it's like the harder you work, the better luck you have, the more successful you are. That's what I feel like is going on for you. Let's get some more information here for this 8. Yeah, let's get the 5 of Wands. Always, when you are super successful and you're like in your realm of like ruling the world and doing all these things, there's always going to be things that creep back in. And this can be like time-wasting behavior, or people wanting to waste your time, like come and stand in your office and talk to you, or like get you off your path because they see that you're really successful and they kind of want you to be a loser like they are. Or it can be old bad habits, like getting stuck playing video games for 5 hours instead of getting a report done that you're supposed to get done. Whatever it might be, don't let this distract you from your path, because you're really in a great space, and I really am excited for you. So don't let anything stupid distract you, because you got it going on right now, Libra. You got it going on. All right, watch your moon and rising too. Get a little more info there. We're going to move on to our Scorpios. What do we have for our Scorpios? Middle of the week, July 24th-ish. Scorpio. The Tower. Don't freak out. And the Emperor. All right, Scorpio, you got something going on. You know it's coming. This has not happened yet. I don't believe this has happened yet, but you know that it's on. This is up to you. You can, this Tower moment can come, or I feel like there's something that you can do to intercede so that that does not happen. I feel like you're ignoring something. And if you continue to ignore this, this moment comes. The really good news that you get here is that you have the Sun card coming up, which is a brand new day, which tells me, given that you've got this Emperor here, you're pretty in control of your life right now and the situations around you. So while you see this is like off in the distance, this kind of rumblings, there's some kind of rumbling going on. The fact that you are in a good place personally is saying, go deal with this. Go and deal with this, because when you go and deal with whatever this problem is, this is the deal with the universe. If something is festering off in the distance and you know it's there, it's going to eventually like blow up, okay? So you can wait for the universe to go, yep, I've reached boiling point and now it's going to blow up, or you can go and deal with it and not have it blow up and screw up your life, okay? So here's the deal. I feel like because you're in such a good position with this Emperor, that you know what's going on, and there's something that you can put a stop to this. You can end this so that it doesn't come descending into your life. And I feel like you really do, because you have the Sun, and the Sun is about having a brand new day. It's about a brand new moment. So I feel like you're definitely able to be in control of that situation and to stop whatever this is from happening, so that you can just like move on with your brand new day, your brand new self, and your brand new thing. You don't have to get mired up in this chaos that's going on, because this is perfectly, it's so avoidable. You also have the Justice card, which tells me that, yes, it's coming. So either you go, this is just saying, hey, listen, Emperor, either you go deal with this, or it's going to blow up. So I would say do whatever you got to do. You got to take a day off work. I don't know what you got to do. You got to call somebody into your office at work. I don't know. But whatever it is, handle it, because you would much rather be proactive and handle the situation than reactive when it blows up trying to fix it. So that's what I have for you. Okay, Sagittarius. What do we have going on for our Sagittarians? Sagittarius. 3 of Pentacles, and oh, looky, the Tower. Woo! Okay, don't freak out. The Tower, I feel like this is the deal. You have a plan, and you have a plan in place for something important, and you've made these plans. You know these plans are there. You have agreed to this plan, okay? And part of you is going, well, I don't know if I feel like it. Well, okay, if you decide to forego the plan and not follow the rules that you've set for yourself, then you get this whole chaos, blow up, things not happening, things being not cool. And you also have this 5 of Wands, which explains why you're feeling this way. This says to me the plan is hard and I don't like it. So I'm going to look for like time-wasting behaviors to get me out of doing anything, get me out of doing these things, give me an excuse to not follow the plan. These kind of behaviors are like being on Facebook for an hour, arguing politics with someone online that you don't know, deciding that like you, maybe in one of your plans, let's just use an example, you're going to clean out your closet today. And you promised you were going to do it, you promised you were going to have it done, and you find a box of pictures. So instead you spend 12 hours looking at pictures and you don't clean out your closet. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that doesn't need to be in your way, but it's a great excuse not to follow the plan. Now, this Tower card, like I said, you got something brewing over there. So you can either follow the plan and make things happen, or you can get distracted from the plan and all hell breaks loose. I mean, it's really up to you, but you have the Queen of Swords here, and I love her. Queen of Swords is no nonsense. She decides things by logic and fact. You have a plan. This is nonsense. You need to follow the plan, or all hell breaks loose. Which one are you going to do? Well, obviously, the Queen of Swords, all logic. What's she going to say? Follow the plan. Hello? You made a plan. I feel like I made a commitment, and I don't want to go through with it. I don't want to do it. I said I would do it, now I don't want to. Well, if you don't, then this is going to happen. But you clearly can just go, okay, I'm going to follow the plan, and that's it. This could be anything. I mean, this could be with the Pentacles, it can be career, money, finance, it can be your home organization, it can be your diet, taking care of yourself physically, it can be anything. that you can put your hands on in your tangible life. So whatever plan you have made, stick to it so that all hell doesn't break loose. Because really, who freaking needs that? Who needs that? Right? All right. We're going to move on to Capricorn. Now stop yelling. Capricorn. 4 of Cups, Capricorn, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. You are just over someone and their nonsense. And I don't mean like over them like you had like a broken heart. I mean like you're just over someone who I feel, and here you have this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is somebody who just does whatever she wants, and she's just into her own freaking vibe, man. She just does her own thing. I don't feel like this is you right now, Capricorn. I feel like this is someone in your life that kind of like just does their own thing, you know, let the chips fall where they may, and ooh, whatever, I'm feeling me, I'm doing me, and they kind of like crap all over people around them. Like they leave, what my husband says, there's people who like leave a wake of destruction. I feel like that is someone in your life and you're completely and entirely over them. People who cause like drama or who get all drama filled and then come and throw it up all over you. And I feel like you're like, yeah, you bring me one more cup of your nonsense and I'm not interested. And I feel like that's what's going on, is that you have someone or some situation in your life who they constantly come to you with their stuff, and for a while you could like attend to them and hang out with them and help them or whatever, but I just think that now you're just like, yeah, I'm really over you and your nonsense. Like I don't care anymore. I don't want to hear about it. I'm not entertained. I think they used to be quite charismatic and entertaining to you, and now you're just like, ugh. It could be a family member who you've always really like cared about, but you're just like, oh my God, I can't take any more of your drama. So you got going on with this I'm over you. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now male or female, you are the Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles has got herself together. Her bills are paid, her kids are neat, her house is clean, she knows what's for dinner next Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like she's got herself together, and that is why these people who are flaky and I'm doing me, I'm living my best life. Oh wait, I've got a problem. Let me run to this Queen of Pentacles and see if she can help me out again. Let her, you know, these are the people, these are the assholes. They ask for all your help and advice and you give it, and they do whatever they want and they throw it up all over you again. And that's why I say you're just over it. You're just over it. They come to you because you're so responsible and because you always do the right thing and you know the right things to do and the right actions to take, but they don't do it. And so you're just like, I'm done with you. Whoever this is in your life, this person, you gotta let this person or situation go. This could be somebody at your job. It could be anything like that. But you do have the Fool here. This says you're kind of turning over a new leaf. You want to do something different, and this is not it. This is not what you want to deal with anymore. So you're going to just take your pentacles and go do your own thing, and I feel like you're going to do something really cool, and you don't want this person to drag you down, and they drag you down. They stop you from achieving success and from doing the things you want to do because you're busy messing with them. So let this person go. These people, this person does not have your best interest at heart anyway, so they shouldn't even be on your radar. All right, we're going to move on to our Aquarians. Watch your moon and rising, though, too, okay? Get a little more info. But let's go to our Aquarians now. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? The King of Cups, Aquarius. Okay, feeling emotionally good and happy. Yeah, I'm an air sign. I'm an Aquarius. I can say, like, oh, what do we mean by this? And the Hierophant. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh, as an Aquarius, I'm like, this is so much feeling. I'm not interested in any of this. But yeah, I get it. You know, this is about us being emotionally grown up, being fulfilled, following all of the rules. I feel like we have been a little bit of, I'm going to just like do me. And I'm going to take care of me, and I don't want to deal with anybody's problems, and now we're like, okay, you know, we've got ourselves emotionally under control, we're in a good place, and now it is time for us to be open, be caring about other people. Like, you've gotten your self-care in, okay? Like, it's time to now follow the rules, do the right things. You do have this Eight of Swords coming up here with this emotional wellness thing, and I think that's just saying that there are some things around you that need to be attended to in your emotional world. You may be like, yeah, I'm good, everything is great, but you know that there are some things that you are kind of shoving under the rug because you just really don't want to deal with them. So this is the time when the blindfold needs to come off, and it's time to deal with whatever these issues are. I don't think they're really bad yet, but I just think there's a few things that you know you need to attend to that you've just been kind of like, I don't really want to deal with that. I'm just going to go over here and, you know, paint my nails or have a nap. And I'm emotionally feeling really, really great, so I don't want to get into, like, whatever you have going on sort of thing. Yeah, you got the star. The star is the Aquarians, big dreams, everything you want to be, do, and have. And that's kind of where your focus has been lately is, I want to be, do, and have this. I want to do this. This is my big dream. I'm going to take care of me and do my own thing, which is very important. But there are rules of engagement when it comes to your emotions. You do have to consider other people. Sometimes you do need things, but the thing is there are other people who also need you. So you do need to pay attention to them. The other card that flipped out here, which I don't usually do 3, is the Ace of Pentacles, which means you have some other opportunities, career, money, finance coming toward you too. So you do need to take the focus kind of off of all of your self-care and all your self-attention and your, and I'm an Aquarius, I can say this, you're living my best life and doing my own thing, to focus back on your career, money, finance, and your environment. It is important that you do pay attention to that as well. So, I don't know what that's all about, but, well, I know what it's about for me, because I'm an Aquarius, but anyway, I would love to hear from you guys what you have going on, and we are going to go to our Pisces. What do we have for our Pisces? Come on, Pisces. Hope it's something good. Oh, good. 5 of Cups. Sadness, disappointment. Okay, something has highly disappointed you. Now, the good news is this. You have a huge bunch of energy and momentum surging toward you. You can use that energy and momentum to focus on these 3 cups that are spilled out right here, or you can let it turn you around and you can focus on these 2 cups here that are full. Those cups are full and they are upright. So like I said, with this momentum and this energy coming, it's completely and totally up to you where you choose to focus that. Ooh, you do have here, I love this, that, you know, you have the 3 cups spilled and the 2 cups that are upright and full. You have the Lovers coming up. So that's saying, you know, there are people in your life who so support you and so love you and adore you. Those are the people to put all this energy into. Not those 3 cups that are spilled and people that are disappointing and mean and hurtful to you. Those are not the people to put your energy into. You put your energy into those people who stand next to you and who hold your hand and who are on your team. Those are the people you put your energy in. Do not waste this energy and momentum on people that do not matter. And check this out. You have the Knight of Cups. You are the cups, okay? That's why you take this stuff so personally. Knight of Cups, knights are bringers of energy. This is emotional energy. This is charging towards you with this 8 of Wands. This is like rushing toward you. And as if it's not enough, you are the cups, like I said. So when use this good energy that's coming rushing toward you to focus on these 2 cups that are upright and on your relationships with the people who are important in your life, who stand by you and who support you. Do not focus on these 3 cups that are emptied out and spilled out, that these people that don't care about you. Don't focus your energy there at all. Focus it on the good, the people that really, really love you, okay? Because you're going to have this big whoosh of energy, so use it to your advantage. All right, I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.